Okay, so you are welcome. So I'm now going to share another, I'm now going to use another slides. Okay, good afternoon. So let me share this my slides. Okay, you are welcome back to. Okay, can you see this one? Can you see this one? Okay, this one clear? So actually, let me start from here. We also, in terms of the classification, we say that amino acids are classified on different bases, and of course, these are the 20 amino acids. Or these are, yeah, of course, these are the 20 amino acids. So you should know that the amino acids are classified based on their polarity, non-polarity, and acidity, as well as the physicochemical properties. So we have non-polar amino acids. So when we say non-polar amino acid, it means that there are amino acids that have non-polar functional group, and usually they have aliphatic R side chain. They have aliphatic R side chain. So example of this non-polar amino acid, we have glycine, we have alanine, we have valine, leucine, methionine, and isoleucine. So these are the non-polar aliphatic amino acids. And we also have aromatic R groups. It means that there are amino acids that uh, have what you call aromatic group in their R side chain. They have aromatic groups at their R side chain. Look at them, you have phenylalanine here. So you see here we have phenylalanine. So in the phenylalanine, you will see that there is an aromatic group. There is also in the tyrosine, there is also aromatic group. In the tryptophan, there is also aromatic group. So ladies and gentlemen, you should never forget this actually. Whenever we are talking about amino acids, there are amino acids that have aromatic group. And what are the amino acids that have aromatic group? We have phenylalanine, we have tyrosine, and we have tryptophan. And then we also have polar amino acid but uncharged. They are polar but they are uncharged. They doesn't have charge. So this amino acid we have serine, we have threonine, we have cysteine, we have proline, asparagine, and we have glutamine. So these are the polar but uncharged. They have uncharged R groups. They have uncharged R groups. And then there is also positively charged R group. It means that they are amino acids, but they have a positively charged at their R group. Like for example, look at it in the lysine, you see that there is a amino group where there is positive charge. Also in the case of arginine, there is also positive charge, and histidine also have positive charge. So these are the amino acids that have positive charge at their R side chain. And then we also have negatively charged R groups. That is amino acids that have the negative charge at their R groups. And they are just aspartate and glutamate. Aspartic acid and glutamic acid, they are the one that have that. So then the next thing after this, then we have what are the needs for the classification? Why do we need to classify amino acids? So classification of amino acid gives the group from between 20 amino acid and a basic outline for the grouping. And it makes a clear idea to fit the amino acid type, and this is much useful for biochemists for easy understanding between each amino acid. So you need to classify amino acid because it is very, very important at the same time to be able to be classifying or to be understanding this amino acid. So understanding the amino acid is very, very important so that will give you an idea of understanding the biochemistry behind the amino acid very well. Because number one, you will know that okay, we have 20 amino acids. So in that 20 amino acids, how do you understand them very well? So you group them. How do you group them? You look at those that have some group that attach. Maybe you start from the R group because all amino acids are the same. It's only the R group that actually make them different. So first you start in their R group. What make one amino acid differ from the another amino acids in their R group? Do they have a positive charge? Do they have negative charge? Do they have any aromatic? So all this, or is there any double bond? So you try to actually classify them so that it will give you an easy understanding of the amino acids. So that is the major reason that we need to be classifying amino acids. So what are the classification of amino acid? Amino acid are classified on different bases. We use different bases to classify amino acid. So what are the bases of classifying amino acid? You can classify amino acid based on their R group. You can also classify amino acid based on their polarity and the R group. You can also classified amino acid based on the distribution in protein. You can also classify them based on the nutritional requirement. So, and each of the amino acid have a number of amino and carboxylic groups. So now let's look at how these amino acids are classified based on the R group. So you see we have simple amino acid. So these have no functional group in their side chain. They doesn't have functional group in their side chain. An example, we have glycine, valine, alanine, leucine, and isoleucine are the examples of the amino acid or the simple amino acid. We also have hydroxy amino acid. That is those amino acids that have OH group attached to them. So they have hydroxy group. And we have serine and threonine. And then the next one, we have sulfur-containing amino acid. So a sulfur-containing amino acid, it means that they are amino acids that have sulfur in their side chain. The R that we are seeing is the side chain. So we have cysteine, we have methionine, and we also have amino acid that have aromatic amino acid that have aromatic group attached to it. So they have benzyl ring. And this amino acid, we have phenylalanine and we have tyrosine. And then we also have amino acid that have, or we have heterocyclic amino acid. It means that in their side chain, they possess at least one atom other than the carbon. Apart from the carbon and the ring, they also have atom, maybe nitrogen or sulfur or any other atom. That is why they are called heterocyclic. It means that in the ring it's not only carbon. There are other atoms, maybe nitrogen or something like that. So we have tryptophan, histidine, and proline. So that is the example of heterocyclic. It means that in the ring they have other groups there. And then, so apart from that, we also have what you call a mean group containing amino acid. That is amino acid that have a mean in them. So we have asparagine, we have glutamine. And then we also amino acid that have branch in them. That is branching amino acids. So a branching amino acids, we call it BCAA. That is branching amino acid. It's an amino acid having aliphatic side change with a branch. So example of those amino acids we have leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Then we also have acidic amino acid. That is amino acid that have carboxylic group in their R side chain. So we have aspartic acid and we have glutamic acid. And then we have basic amino acid. That is those that have a mean functional group. So we have lysine and arginine. And then we also have amino acids. That is those that have a secondary amine in them. And we have proline only. And then we have amino acid, that is the polarity of the amino acid. So generally, amino acid can be classified based on their polarity, that is the hydrophobic or hydrophilic. So we have non-polar, that is hydrophobic, that is those that do not interact with water. So we have valine, we have alanine, we have leucine, we have isoleucine, and we have proline. And we also have aromatic groups, non-polar but aromatic. So we have phenylalanine, and then we have tryptophan, and then finally we have methionine. I hope it is clear, ladies. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So now the next thing that we are going to look at is amino acid with a polar but uncharged R group. So these amino acids that are polar but they are neutral, we have glycine, serine, threonine, cysteine, tyrosine, glutamine, and asparagine. And then we have negatively charged amino acids. So we have aspartic acid and glutamic acid. And then we have positively charged amino acids, and it's only lysine, positively charged amino acids. And then the distribution in protein. Standard proteins amino acids. So the amino acids that are used to form a proteins recognized by ribozyme, auto amino silation system. Example, We have histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, tryptophan, and valine. So these are the standard amino acids that are usually recognized by the ribozymes. That is, that are usually found in the proteins. So we have non-standard protein amino acids. So this one, they are the amino acids that are not required to build proteins. They are not required to build a proteins, and they have a vital role as metabolic intermediate. So we have hydroxyproline, hydroxylysine, carboxyglutamate, and diamino aminophenolate. So these are the non-standard amino acids. It means that these amino acids, they are not found in proteins, but the standard amino acids, they are the ones that are found in proteins, and these are the example. And then we also have non-standard protein amino acids. Okay, so non-standard amino acids. So these are the derivatives of amino acid and have a role in metabolism. So they have a role in metabolism. So we have alpha aminobutyrate, we have citrulline, we have ornithine, and we have beta alanine. We have beta alanine. So then, apart from this, so we have amino acids that are classified based on the nutritional requirement, which is essential and non-essential, and we discussed this. So essential amino acids are those amino acids that must come from the food, that we cannot synthesize them. So we mentioned them. So we have non-essential amino acid, and they are the amino acid that we cannot synthesize, that we cannot produce them in our body. So that we can make them. That is the non-essential. Our body can generate them, so we don't need them in our diet. So that is the non-essential amino acid, and this is the examples. And these are the non-essential, and these are the essential, and they are just classified. So you can look at them because you say when you said essential that our body cannot synthesize them is because they are very complex. We don't have enzyme system. We don't have an enzyme system that can synthesize them. We don't have enzyme system that can synthesize them. So rather we must actually get them from our diets. So on the basis of a number of amino and carboxylic groups, we have monoamino monocarboxylic amino acid. That is those amino acids that have one amino group, one carboxylic group. So we have them. We have glycine. We have apart from glycine, we have alanine, proline, phenylalanine, methionine, serine, and threonine. And we have also monoamino dicarboxylates, those that have one amino group but two carboxylic groups. So we have aspartic acid. You can see that clearly there is carboxylic group here, one, and there is also another one here. This one also. And then we have diamino and monocarboxylic, those that have two amino group but one carboxylic group. So sorry, yeah, two amino group, one carboxylic group. We have lysine, arginine, and histidine. Then we have physical properties. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to stop here for the today's lecture, and I think we're able to cover something a lot. We are able to cover something a lot. So if there is any question you can ask. So for today's class, we are able to finish with the classification of an amino acid. Is there any question? So it means that you have two videos for the tutorial lectures, the first one and the second one. So since there is no question, then you can call it a day. So thank you. Bye bye.